Happy holidays, everyone. I'm Kate Osborne, your host for the next couple of hours right here on the Lexus Facebook Live and Lexus YouTube Live show. Well, hey, in the conjunction with the December to Remember Lexus event, they wanted to recreate that idea and that fun of being a kid again around the holidays. So we're having a big play date right here at Willow Springs Racetrack with the LC 500 with pro drivers Scott Pruitt and Ryan Turk. But holidays are obviously all about spending time with those that you love and those that you want to enjoy being around. So I'd like to introduce you to a few of our sponsor teammates, if you will, France and Amelia. Well, okay, first and foremost, I gotta say, France, Amelia, I'm quite envious of your onesies because I felt it was being a little bit holiday-like.
Next level. Right
you guys
there.
took it to that next level.
Right here, like we want to take it right here.
Well, okay, I want to also break down the fact that we're outside of the holiday spirit. You know, France, for you, this is something that is kind of like a dream experience to be able to be at a racetrack with a Lexus. But why?
Well, first of all, I've been a Lexus enthusiast for about 15 years now, and I've been a Lexus RC owner for about 4.5. And I just wanted to come out here, check out this beautiful car, this LC 500, and yeah, I'm just ready to go for it.
All right, and Amelia, for you, why Lexus?
I've loved cars for my whole life. I used to have a vintage muscle car, and it's time for an upgrade, so I love the way they look. Hopefully I'll love the way they feel. I'm really excited.
I think this is going to be a huge convincing day for you. And I also got to say, did you ever imagine that you'd be at a racetrack with a stellar car but in a onesie? And it's like a driver's suit, really.
Is this not what you wear?
Yeah, this is what we wear every day.
Yeah, right. Well, I want to also bring in two very important people to this entire day today. It is the pro drivers. Oh, you guys also look so stellar in your onesies. This is all about the holiday spirit around here.
Material here.
It's all about having fun.
No doubt about it. Well, hey, I'd like to introduce you first to Scott Pruitt, a legend in the sport as we've been here and here, right, Ryan? We like to call him a legend.
That's absolutely correct.
A Hall of Famer, truly, honestly has some of the greatest accomplishments in sports car racing, from Indy cars to stock cars to sports cars. This guy
whatever it takes, I'll drive it.
Totally, this guy can drive it. And we're happy to have you on board. And then, of course, Ryan Turk. Many of you may know him as he's a world-famous Formula Drift driver. A guy who knows how to do a couple of donuts here and there. Maybe a donut maker, perhaps.
We like to call him Mr. Donut, as we just saw here a minute ago, right?
Mr. Donut.
I do like to make my own custom donuts.
I can imagine that. Well, hey, guys, I'm so excited to have you. These guys are excited to have you. I think they're a little bit nervous, maybe, right?
Nothing to worry about. It's all good. We're paid professionals, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
There's insurance, there's the whole nine.
So what are you most excited about today, Scott?
Well, for me personally, it's getting time with these guys in the LC 500. I've had the great opportunity to spend a lot of time behind the wheel of the LC 500, and now it's time to share that experience. Get behind the wheel, not only giving them a ride, but also the opportunity for them to do a little driving and have a lot of fun. Great day, play day, a December to remember.
I was going to say, a December to remember. What is going to be your memory from this already? Because we've already had a lot of fun already.
This, I mean, just getting to be able to compete against the legend Scott Pruitt right here, and teaching our teammates how to drive some LC 500s, and also being able to just drive the LC 500 for my first time in general altogether. So it's going to be a lot of fun on the track today. All
right, in addition to this, it's not just about fun here on the track. We're also, a big part of what this is all about is, are you guys ready?
Ready.
$200 donation.
$200,000?
$200,000. We're clarifying that. $200,000, right? Unbelievable.
Big number.
That's huge.
And actually in the winner's name, too, Boys and Girls Clubs of America. And this is a huge deal in the holiday spirit, but more importantly, can you even imagine how much of a difference that's going to make?
That's awesome. And thanks to our friends at Lexus for putting it up. But thanks for Lexus for putting this on, because I'm already having a blast out here.
Well, okay, the big question is how do we know which team's going to earn that $200,000 to give back? Well, we have 3 challenges coming your way that these guys are going to be involved in. So break it down, Scott.
So challenge number 1 is an opportunity for us to first give you guys a hot lap. Both France and Amelia will get a ride with us, and then we're going to switch seats. They're going to go for 4 laps and learn how to drive the track. We'll be giving them instructions. Ryan and I teaching them the trade secrets, as we will. Then we'll come back here, rally up, and then it's time to start the competition. We're going to go out and do timed laps. All those times are accumulating through all the different segments as we move forward. And then for segment 2, Ryan.
This is my forte. We're going to be doing some figure 8 drifting, which is it's going to be awesome. And we're going to take about 3 laps through the gate. Figure 8s, and that's also going to be timed as well.
Way out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, no, this is where that friendly competition, guys, by the way, comes in. Strengths, weaknesses.
I gave you a few pointers.
He's been
practiced earlier, and I barely had to do anything, and you already caught on to it. So
It's been so much fun, and learning. You know, Brian's done just a great job, because anytime I'm sliding that sideways, I'm about to crash. So
yeah,
I certainly appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
And then that third one is what? What are we doing?
Then it's bringing it all together and doing a little grip and drift at the same time. So we're going to go for a fast hot lap on the track, Ryan against myself, and then a little bit of fun and excitement at the end. We're going to have to do a little drifting figure 8 around the snowman, around the Christmas tree, and through the candy cans.
I'm telling you what, that doesn't sound like holidays. I don't know what does. Do you guys have any questions yet? You guys good?
No, we're ready to go.
All right, if you didn't know, teams are matched up by their onesies, and I think the first person in Team to the Car wins.
Let's go.
And this is the time that you guys have the opportunity to get involved in our show here today. We're going to be throwing out some questions your way that we want to know what you would most like to see and watch throughout this event. On top of that, if you have questions for Scott and Ryan, for our two, for Amelia and France, or myself, maybe for Lexus, we're going to get those answered for you. But in the meantime, I'd have to say these guys look pretty ready for their, as we like to call, the scare lap. You ready?
Here we go. Here we go. Now it's a lot better.
Is it?
It's been a minute. Yeah, first, well, you gotta get more heat in them tires, man.
Some braiding tires.
New ones on the rear, but nice balance. Sliding around a little bit.
This is how I drive too. Totally the same.
That's what you think.
That was awesome. I love this car.
Isn't that great? I mean, it's just a balance. You see, I'm never fighting a thing. It's just right at my fingertips. Just a beautiful car to drive.
Love it.
Want to give it a little spin?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Switch it up.
Oh boy, already?
And it's practice time.
All right, France. This is France's dream car, right? We know this already. France, what was your first impression?
Yeah, this car is amazing. Like, I love the RC, but this car tops that by far.
Okay, was it scare? Did you get scared?
A little bit, but I know I was in good hands with this guy over here, so not scared.
And you feeling okay now?
I'm good.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay,
At
first
this-
thing you do is set your seat, like we talked about.
All right. As we're coming around here,
Okay.
you can see that France is getting ready. This is the opportunity for them to get 2 practice laps in, because again, they're driving for this challenge and they're earning the points and time for their team. All right, girl, you ready?
I don't know, that was risky.
So you got the whole feel of that scare lap. All right.
Oh yeah, definitely an appropriate title.
All right, so right now, what's going to be your focus for these 2 practice laps?
Keeping us alive.
Boom. Easy as that. I wish you, Ryan, the best then. All right, so at this point in time, we want you to let us know which obstacle you think is going to be the biggest battle for these guys. Is it going to be a massive snowman? And I'm telling you what, this thing is massive. Or perhaps it's going to be large ornaments. It's up to you. You let us know. They're going on it.
Gas, gas, gas. Turn into the snowman. Let off, coast through, and then hug the present right there, and then floor it. Gas, gas, gas. Brakes. Hard on the brakes. Turn in. Right to the outside. Gas, gas, gas. Brakes. Turn in. Gas. Inside. Remember, always look for the inside. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Turn in. Now let it coast through. Looking good. Aim for the present. And then gas, 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 gas.
Bring it to the right, stay pretty hard throttle. On the brake, roll to the left, roll back to the right. Around the snowman, around the Christmas tree, back to throttle. Hard throttle. Doing a great job, really good job. On the brake, turn in. On the brake, turn in. On the throttle, stay on the throttle, turn to the right. On the brake. Perfect. And we'll do one more lap. On the Christmas tree. Do the candy canes. You don't hear that too many times on a racetrack. On the brake hard, harder.
Obstacle you'd like to see it, that can be answered on both Facebook or Twitter.
Just a little
and
rushed.
Of course, any questions you may have for our drivers, man, these are the real pros, the guys who know it all. Make sure you send it to us.
Off. On the brake.
Gas, gas, gas. Brakes, turn in. Gas, 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 gas. Remember to look to the inside. You got enough, you can stay on it. Gas, gas, gas. Brakes, turn in. Off the brakes, off the brakes.
Yes, good.
Good, that was much better. Aim for the present. Floored. Gas, 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 gas. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Turn in. Floored, floored, floored. Brakes, turn in. Gas, gas, gas. Inside, inside. Gas, gas, gas. Brakes, off the brakes, off the brakes. Coast through here. You feel that? That's good. Okay, we're gonna park. Woo!
I don't
Nice
think I
job.
can park the way you parked.
Nice job.
Woo. Getcha. Going?
We're staying in.
Okay, I see Scott doing driver hands right now. Scott, what is it
Nice job. That was awesome.
You're teaching France here.
That last lap was it. So
Yeah,
we'll
feels-
put all the
that's good.
pieces together and we'll be money. And you're gaining on him too. So as long as we get
understanding of how, just how balanced the LC is, how to go through the turns, how to be aggressive with the brakes, how to be aggressive with the throttle, and let the car do a lot of the work, and then just get behind the wheel and do what we do.
How would you summarize it so far? What word would you use?
I don't even know where to begin, but I just love this car, and this car has so much power, and I just can't wait to drive it again.
Lastly, what is one thing that Scott has taught you here today that you're going to put into action?
Just control your car, just relax, and yeah, just have fun.
All right, we'll see what happens here. Again, this time is a cumulative for the overall points and times that's happening for the day. Again, that $200,000 that's going to Boys and Girls Clubs of America. All right, that face, are you okay? That was like a nerve.
I'm
You're good?
pumped. We're gonna take it.
All right, so what did you just learn in those practice laps?
Some braking, some twisting. Keep your hands right here.
10 and 2, you're
10 and 2.
Is that what
Yep. Keep your seatbelt on. Practice being like. No, that was great. Super fun. The drifting, never done that before.
The real question, are you yet sold on the Lexus? That was the question coming in.
I don't want to drive like this on the 405, but I will if I have to. So.
And hey, the coin was flipped off camera. I don't know if you're ready for it or not, but you're going first, girl.
Sweet.
Let's do it, baby.
Let her go.
Ready?
As a reminder, this is 3 times
Just line
through.
up, and they're gonna call us on the countdown. Straight like that. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Creep it. Creep it. Right there. Okay. I think they're gonna do a little talking first before they call. 3, 2, 1, go. Gas, 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 gas. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Turned in a little too hard. Gas, gas, gas. To the outside. Brakes. Turn in. No, aim to the outside. Gas. Remember to the inside here. Yep, good. Gas, gas, gas. Heavy on the brakes. Let off, let off, let off. Slalom through here. Aim for the present. Turn in, gas. Full throttle, full throttle. Gas, 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 gas. Brakes, 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 brakes. Turn in, right to the outside. Full throttle, full throttle. Brakes, brakes. Turn in, full throttle, full throttle. Aim to the inside, inside. Gas, gas, gas. Brakes. Turn in, off the brakes, off the brakes. Slalom, present. Full throttle, full throttle, full throttle.
Woo! Woo! That's pretty good stuff.
Nice job, nice job.
Thank you. It's this turn, man. It's a hard one.
I know, because you come in so hot off the straightaway, so it's just tough to. It's tough because there's no course markers either for braking zones. So that's why I'm on the verbal braking zone for you.
I'm
so
like,
it's definitely.
Put on the brakes. Soon I should put on the brakes because Ryan's like, put on the brakes.
It's hard not having those visual cues. But nice work. That was awesome. I think that's going to be a tough time to beat.
I hope so.
We'll cruise over and park in the
designated
in the second spot area. Over a little bit more. All right, cut over. Yeah, this should be good. Cut over this way a little more. Okay, good, good.
Park.
All right, so can I send the card? All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, launch it.
Go, gas it. Okay, off throttle, on the brake. Turn in. Back to throttle, hard. Off throttle, on the brake, turn in. On throttle. Now stay on throttle pretty aggressively through here. Bring it to the right. On the brake. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Around the snowman. Around the Christmas tree. Gas it. Hard gas. Good job. On the brake, hard. Hard on the brake. Turn in. On throttle. Off throttle on the brake. On throttle. To the right. On the brake. Around through the snowman. Around the Christmas tree. Hard on it, hard on it, hard on it, hard on it, hard on it. Good job, man. Okay, on the brake. Okay, that wraps it up. Just go ahead and slow her down. Okay, so we're just gonna roll back to position now. Nice job, man.
Thanks.
Real nice job. How'd it feel?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that? Got a little adrenaline going, man? Feel it? I mean, you're really going, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been in fighter jets before, but this, it's up
Okay,
there.
we're gonna go on the far side of this car. Kind of park at that same angle. Nice job,
Thanks,
man. Really nice job.
Up,
Okay,
it's nice
on the
enough
brake.
to...
Park. Take a breath. Take 2 breaths.
We're good.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we're good. Thanks.
All right, brother. Nice job.
All right, the competitors are coming over. How did you think they did?
It's tough to see visual, but I know that we killed it, so I'm very pumped on my teammate Amelia
very good
here.
teacher.
She ran some solid laps and bettered herself, I think, from practice too. So I think we got a good shot at it.
All right, and for you guys over here, I heard you say to Fred, did you get a little adrenaline going in there?
Get a little adrenaline going, Frenchie. He did an awesome job,
So
brother.
pumped.
Awesome
So
job,
pumped.
man.
This guy's the best.
He laid it down and
This guy's the best.
Aggressive, real aggressive.
All right, so what was your favorite part of literally driving it so far?
Just right off the line, you
Okay.
can feel all that horsepower, and it's incredible. I love that car.
And we did get actually a question from Vincent Scott who was asking how much horsepower does an LC500 have?
471, baby.
I know.
471.
So much power, and that is, I'm sure you felt it, right?
Oh yeah. Into those corners, man.
I was watching Amelia. Nicely done. Really
you.
nicely
That's
done.
the friendly competition.
Girls like to go fast too.
Good job.
All right, at this point in time, we would like to say, all right, so it's a competition, right? We're right now vying for that $200,000 for Boys and Girls Clubs of America. All right, can you guys think about what just happened here? What do you guys think? Who do you think it was?
Duh, it was us.
Frenchie.
Obviously.
All right.
It was us,
All
guys.
right.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
So, the winner of this first challenge that's making moves towards that $200,000 is, let me present,
the beautiful trophy.
over here to Team
Nice.
and France.
Good job. Good job.
Congratulations.
Nicely done, my man. Nicely done. It's all you.
Good job, guys. Good job. You guys are cranking.
Try
out
not
there.
to be a sore loser.
Hey, a lot of things were learned.
It was close, right? Though it was close.
Well, we
epic.
It was
epic.
close.
well, this was all about the grip, as we well know, but drift is coming up. And I think although these guys, they showed them who was boss here today in that category, I think Ryan may have something to say about that here coming up.
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
I'm going to be watching him.
Do I have to go
Mr.
first,
Donut,
or
I'm
are
gonna be
you
watching.
going
Mr.
first?
Donut. Hey, just as a reminder, we appreciate all that you guys are doing, tuning in, watching us on our Lexus Playdate. We will be back here in just about 20 minutes. Stay tuned. It is good to be back with you here at our December to Remember Lexus Playdate at Willow Springs in California. Hey, I gotta just recap what just happened. Remember, we're all going towards this $200,000 that's going to Boys and Girls Clubs of America. But this guy, France, took it home to the team for this,
Nice
for the
job.
team overall by less than a second. He won against Amelia. Congratulations. That's going to the overall cumulative time for the $200,000 later on today. Fist bump on that one. But I gotta say, I wanted to join the fun because you guys were all talking about these onesies, and I gotta say they're amazing. And I see why you guys started with it.
Well, you know, I dig the fact that you're in your onesie, but also it's red, so it's part
Yeah,
of the
I kinda feel
red
like I'm on that
team.
team.
Part of the
Sorry,
winning
Ryan.
team,
Sorry,
right?
Amelia.
The winning team.
You don't know about that. Hey, let's talk about what's happening next, because this challenge is a little out of your wheelhouse.
Way
No
out of my
offense,
wheelhouse.
friend.
Way out of my wheelhouse.
But it is, and it's kind of showing that driver skill in a different kind of way. Break it down.
So, session 1 is done. Session 2 is doing figure eights around the snowman and the Christmas tree. All right, we're at the racetrack and we're talking about snowmen and Christmas trees. It's crazy.
Obviously.
So we're going to go through the gate around the Christmas tree, around the snowman. We're going to do that 3 times. Ryan's going to do it, show us how it's done. I'm going to try and do it without taking down too many things out there.
I was gonna say, is that why he's going first? So all the things will be taken down.
Yeah,
one time?
right. And then again, both of us will be timed, and that goes to the cumulative time as we move forward to the last event.
All right, what do you think is going to happen here with Ryan? What do you think he's actually capable of doing?
I think he's going to knock the snowman right down. That's what I'm saying. He's just, you know, I think that everything he's taught me, he's been great, by the way, absolutely great. I'm going to find out if he's been telling me the truth.
Yeah, this is
Or
what
he's
the truth always comes out. All right, I think it's time for Ryan to do some donuts
Let's
to make
see
a
it.
little smoke
Let's see
around
it,
here,
man.
right? Let's see what that LC500 can do.
All right, Ryan, you are good to go. Launch for figure eights. Figure eights.
Whoa, close that generator.
Oh, we're doing it! Style point. I'm telling you. Make it hard for him to see.
So what do you think before coming out here and now at the beginning?
Competition. 3, 2, 1. Send it.
Couldn't help myself. I just couldn't help myself. I just couldn't help myself. Sorry.
We saw tire smoke, and I think that.
The noise and the horsepower and the rubber smell. I just couldn't help myself.
Wow, that was exciting to watch. We almost hit a generator on this end, and
I was really close to the generator.
We heard that actually.
Style points.
There was a lot of style points. If only it was based on style points here today. On your end, I mean, walk us through that. Did you feel comfortable?
I was way out of my wheelhouse, but again, Ryan's been great about helping me out. It wasn't as tidy as I'd like to be, but you know, but we got it done and had fun. I mean, more than anything else, it's about having fun and really, I mean, I dig being behind the wheels. You saw both Ryan and myself, we just didn't want to stop. We just wanted to keep it going.
You got a little extra encore with that one, of course. France, for you, I mean, sitting in the passenger seat, we know going into this, you already love, this is your dream car, the LC500 is your dream car. You've now driven it. What is the big difference as being in the passenger seat, really?
There really is no big difference. I mean, you still get that thrill, you get that excitement, you get all that adrenaline when you're in the passenger seat. So it's just, you did a phenomenal job today, by the way.
Thanks, man. I love it.
And I just got to ask Amelia, because I don't know if I could handle being in the passenger seat with a world famous Formula Drift driver, really. Like, to be fair, like, that is what you do in your life. You know how to make someone get a little nauseous in the passenger seet. How are you
I try to be smooth. I don't like to make them nauseous.
I have not tossed my cookies yet.
No, good.
I think it's good. So, you know, a little bobbling around in there, but
that's part of
exciting.
Running and racing. Yep. You know, that's part of it. Well, obviously, this is another part of the competition. Again, it's not based on style points, because I'm sure all of us out here knows who maybe won that one, but it is based on time. And we want to kind of announce right now who is moving towards that $200,000 for Boys and Girls Clubs of America. And I'm not sure if anyone's surprised on this one, but drum roll. Okay, and the winner of challenge number 2 is Team Ryan.
Woo!
All right.
Nicely done.
And it's actually, and by the way, I just want you to know that those high fives are all warranted to especially you. It's not even by that much. He didn't.
That much. I like that. That much.
He ran a 24:04. You ran a 25:07. Congratulations on that end. And you know, I think overall we want to make sure that we're hearing from you guys all together. So if you have questions, I mean, we have literally 2 of the greatest in their sports, regardless of what kind of racing it is or what kind of driving it is. Make sure you send us your questions all together for that. And on our end, guys, I want to say we still have another challenge coming up. Let's talk a little bit about what that might be, just off the cuff. That was a little bit of we had a little I don't know, grip and a little bit of drift.
Speed and style.
So what's happening now?
Yeah, so we're going to combine those things, and it's going to be a speed and style aspect to it, where, you know, we're going to have some of Scott's wheelhouse and some of mine. So we're going to do a full lap around, and when we hit the snowman and Christmas tree figure 8 area, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to drift the figure 8 and then continue through the candy cane finish line to complete a full time lap. And that's going to be
Candy
it.
cane finish line. Who loves that?
Isn't that beautiful? And you
December
know,
to remember, right?
It's December to remember. And just quickly, you know, I want to ask you, Scott, the car itself, 10-speed automatic transmission, why can this car really do everything? Why is the LC500 satisfactory for all of that?
I think it goes to the core of Lexus and what they do. I've been in and around these cars a long time, helped launch F, and every time you get in them, it just has that sense where their cars are easy to drive fast. They're easy to drive at the limit, the way they brake, the way they accelerate. And now with the LC500 kind of taking it again, every new generation F just tends to be a little bit more fun. And now taking that heritage and putting it in the LC500, it's just been a lot of fun. 471 horsepower, big brakes, and incredible balance.
No doubt about it. Well, hey, one more poll question for you guys out there. What do you want to see me in next? Apparently, I'm the changing machine. You guys are in your onesies. I'm either adding a nice light necklace or some reindeer antlers. Apparently, this is not enough. We're going even bigger than this, and perhaps some Santa slippers. Let us know in the poll. But we will be right back in about another 20 minutes. We're going from a little bit of grip to a little bit of drift to speed and style all together. Come join us. It is no doubt a December to remember here at our Lexus Playdate at Willow Springs Racetrack. Well, just as a recap, we've had 2 challenges out of 3. 2 teams are going head to head to earn $200,000 for Boys and Girls Clubs of America. We have Team Ryan. You may know Ryan Turk, a Formula Drift driver, a lot of accolades, if you will. And then we have Scott Pruitt, a guy who has driven everything from IndyCar to stock cars to sports cars. Now, we have Challenge 3 coming about here, Ryan. And this is not exactly, this is for the whole thing, but the last challenge was more maybe in your wheelhouse, where this one is a good combination of both skill sets that you and Scott have.
Absolutely. So we're going to be road racing a couple laps around the track, and then the last lap we're going to be drifting around the figure 8 all the way through the candy cane finish line to complete that side of the competition. So it's going to be, we're going to see what happens. Scott's definitely got a lot more wheel time behind some road racing than I do, so I'm hoping to at least give him a run for his money.
But wheel time and wheel time, car control, you know, it's all kind of the same thing.
Exactly.
Well, hey, just as a reminder, Ryan's team right now has it 1 minute, 24 seconds, and 12 tenths, right? Then we have Scott's team at 1:24:02. So it is
close.
Neck and neck. All right, let's ready for this little speed and style. I think he's ready. All right, let's send it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go, Scott.
Ryan, you are good to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Wow.
Hey, I think, come on, let's go take a look. Come on, we're walking towards the car. Here's the thing. I feel like your eyes were so focused on what Ryan was just doing. That was incredible.
Nice
How
job,
do you think you did?
Nice job.
I'm still alive.
Yes.
You did a great job.
Still
Touch and go there for a little bit.
It was fun, man, right?
Ryan, I feel like
on
you had a
that.
couple victory laps there. It wasn't just one. It was quite a few.
I was just having too much fun, and nobody was telling me to stop, so I was just
Except
gonna
for
keep
me.
going.
I was the only one telling him to stop.
Amelia, nice job
I
for
gotta
hanging
give it to you.
on.
Hey.
Still kept all my lunch inside.
Yeah, and so, okay, so the takeaways, how do you think you did?
I think I did decent.
Speed versus style.
Oh, I think we hit it on style.
You know what? Big points for style. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Totally. All right, on your end, speed or style, huh? What'd you think? Where do they level out?
I think they're okay. I think we had both speed and
Yeah, we
style
had
on our
both speed.
They came in super focused. This was intense for
Wrong.
them. All right.
I paid the judges.
Did you? Oh,
I
man.
swooped in it
Cash
before
speaks,
you,
right?
Before you could.
Money does
Money
talk.
talks.
Money talks.
Mr. Donut.
All right, guys. Okay, so the much anticipated time that the $200,000 goes to Boys and Girls Clubs of America. How do you guys feel about this? This is going to be a big deal, I think.
It's always a big deal, and you know it's fun competition, and we're out here having a great time driving. Arguably, just an incredible car, the LC500.
The LC500 is incredible.
And not like you drive it on the road either. I mean, I don't know, like sliding sideways, flat on the gas, hard on the brakes, sliding sideways. It's been just an epic day.
Well, hey, this LC500 Playdate between you guys here. Thanks so much for everyone participating. Big deal. But the $200,000 in the winning name of Team Sky.
Ah, yes! Winner, chicken
Total
dinner.
time of 3 minutes, 51 seconds.
Good job.
22.
I paid him more money, man.
You know, it was a good effort.
All
Nicely
right,
done.
all the
Nicely
this is what
done.
the holidays is all
Nicely
about.
done.
A December to remember around here. I don't know about you guys, but this is going one of the books for me.
This is experience amazing.
And-
December to remember.
No doubt about it. But hey, it's still daylight out. We're at a racetrack and we're in race suits,
Let's
if you
go.
will.
Let's go.
Let's go drive cars.
Let's do it.
But the big question is do I get to drive? Gentlemen, lady, anyone? Thank you everyone for playing along with us today. We are going to rip it donuts all day long here. Tire smoke. Listen to what these LC500s sound like. This is what it's all about. Thanks guys so much for joining in our fun. Remember, have a December to remember. Boys and Girls Clubs of America. But my friend Amelia, I'm going in the past. Any advice?
Just
Hold on. All right. We're going for a ride. Enjoy. Again, have a great December to remember. Ready? Oh, Lord. Is that what happens? We're doing this? Oh, God. I like that we have our driver's suit and our version. Oh, Lord. I feel like my antlers are going to be slapping. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. We are having a ton Say it again.
Try and get out of the dirt.
Trying.
Well, Brian, we've had an epic day here today at Willow Springs. It has definitely been a December to remember. $200,000 going to the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. We have Frosty the Snowman. We have Christmas trees that have been hit. We've done a whole lot of donuts and burned quite a few tires, huh?
Absolutely. I've had an absolute blast cruising around in these LC500s. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the traction control off right now so we can continue the fun.
It's all about that. Again, thanks to everyone for joining in our fun, and remember, have a December to remember.
Oh, Dad.